I should say that even before COVID, there have been very clearly noticeable changes that have happened in the residential real estate particularly. They are, number one, the whole emergence of usership versus ownership. With the basic concept of marketing as limited to one of creation of demand. And whenever marketing gurus spoke to us, they've always said consistency and repetition. Consistency and repetition are hallmarks of how you really do marketing communications. Now, we all know that these concepts are getting turned upside down on their heads. When it comes to real estate, we've always been told that location is the most important thing. The second and third most important things are also locations. But the point is, today there is a huge blur in terms of what is important from a real estate perspective. We cannot ignore how intensely linked are the elements of reputation, product, customer experience, and all these combined go to make a real estate offering a success or a failure. We are now talking in the context of COVID, but I should say that even before COVID, there have been very clearly noticeable changes that have happened in the residential real estate particularly. They are, number one, the whole emergence of usership versus ownership, which means more and more people were always saying, hey, what is my capital return yield in my residential apartment, whereas I'm able to get a rental apartment for much lesser. So why don't I just keep living out of rental apartments? The advent of Uber and other non-owned but usable services and products actually accentuated this. The second important trend that really happened in the time before the COVID itself is the lack of runaway appreciation in residential apartments. If you look at, I'm sure Ashwinder will be able to speak about it later. If you look at the residential buyers, there was a concept of a large number of investors. Now that trend has been waning